Shh, don't wake the baby.
Don't wake the baby.
Duchess Catherine has been photographed shopping for the final items for her baby's nursery at a high-end interior shop in southwest London.
Angela Mollard is here to give us a look inside what the baby's room's going to be like. Angela, we're surrounded by... I mean, look at all this stuff. Is this the Royal Bassinet?
The Royal Bassinet.
Bassinet. It's a bassinet now. Well, we're in Australia, it's a bassinet.
You two can stop right there. Let's not kick this
Come on,
segment
Daddy.
off with kicking...
Come on, Daddy.
OK, so this is what, similar to what Kate will have in Kensington Palace when she eventually moves in. At the moment, she's in Nottingham Cottage on the Kensington estate. But when she moves in, this is what she'll have. We saw her with her mum buying the Moses basket. I think that basket's probably going to be for the family home in Bucklebury, because we know that Kate said she wants to spend a lot of time in.
I hope you don't pick all kids up.
I was just thinking that. It's a support my head.
Oh, you were this baby.
I did, David. Oh, you take it. Be careful.
Come and put it in the pram,
It's
David.
a doll. It's a very lifelike doll. Oh, dear. Now, this pram, these look fantastic, don't they? And I can imagine it's very
This
English.
looks like your Mary Poppins.
This is very English. Prince Charles, this is very historical in the royal family. And what we've heard on good authority is that Prince Charles' own Silver Cross pram is actually being restored for Kate to use. She won't use it when she's out and about. She's getting a bugaboo. But in Kensington Palace, there's a beautiful walled garden where she'll walk around. She'll obviously be at Sandringham and Windsor.
Gorgeous.
And this is the sort of occasion she'll use this pram. Actually, Silver Cross has collaborated with Aston Martin recently. So you've got good suspension
Great
there.
suspension, great action.
Real
What's
James
that
Bond.
worth? How much is that?
Couple of grand, £2,000.
Is this surround sound in there too?
$2,000.
It's got sat nav. All right, now the horse. We've got to talk about the horse.
So this horse Tom Cruise bought for Isabella when she was a baby. And what's interesting is while the royal family might not buy these things themselves, they will get hundreds of gifts from heads of state and Tom Cruise and people like that. And this is the sort of thing they'll get. Now, this is worth $50,000. I'm presuming it's real horsehair.
Holy moly.
So this is from a shop in Sydney called the Adrian and Mrs. Bond.
They're
It's a
beautiful
shop.
things, but $50,000.
$50,000, yeah.
You could buy a share in black caviar for that, couldn't you?
You could. It's pretty gorgeous, though. And obviously, we know the royal family loves their horses. What are you doing?
But that's probably real horsehair, isn't it?
I'd say it probably is.
It feels like it's kind of real.
For that price, you'd want it to be real horsehair, wouldn't you?
That's amazing.
And this is what I really love. So this is the christening gown. This is like what they'll be wearing. Now,
because they're going with the original Victorian christening
They are. So Prince Harry, the same one that he wore 28 years ago, and this same christening gown, we think that it's been made in renewed, refreshed versions, but it dates back to back into the 1940s, and it's been worn by royals.
Sorry, I think you said dates back to Christ. I mean, that's the original christening gown.
Now, this is $5,000. You've got to think there's a bit of OXO and what's that stuff called? That bleach?
Nappy sand.
Nappy sand, that's the one.
OXO is like
it's been a while. No, there's another one.
OXO on that. You're in the doghouse,
Wouldn't be very white.
Nappy sand. And then there's some other gorgeous outfits here.
I love this one.
I love this too,
Little Rod
David.
Stewart
Don't you wish you had that for Leo?
A little sailing, I'm sailing.
For $795. Look, I think Kate
Wow.
will have things like this. She'll be given things like this. But what we've seen with her is she wears lots of chain brands. She wears Gap. She wears Topshop, and I think her
Baby Gap's
child will
going
be
to
wearing.
get hammered by their credit card coming months.
I don't think they pay for anything by credit card, David.
Really?
No, I don't reckon. Don't you
Checkbook
think?
still?
No, internet banking.
All these
direct transfer.
These beautiful toys too down here, Ange. These are all from the same store, aren't they?
These are from the same store. And what's lovely, Prince Charles actually had this car in it. I think he had it in red. And so these were there's pictures of Prince Charles, obviously, not wearing, but in this. And obviously the plane, because you know,
can't fit in that.
William's a pilot. So beautiful.
Thoughtful. That's your gift to Duchess Kate.
That one.
And how much is that one?
I don't know how much that one is,
don't
actually.
check the price tag on
no,
that
we
one.
won't look at it. But all this sort of stuff. And the other lovely thing about the nursery is that they've actually hired an artist to do a painting. This is in the Kensington Palace one. So there's going to be a real thematic sort of beautiful thing. And the artist has used Beatrice Potter and that sort of thing before. That is Peter Rabbit, isn't it?
Banksy. That'd be awesome.
I'm going to put the baby to sleep.
Put the baby down, so you're so close. All right, thank you so much, Angela.
Thanks.
Some of the stuff so lovely. All these beautiful nursery items were sent to us from the fabulous Adrian and Mrs. Bonnie here in Sydney. The details are on our website. It's a really quality store, people.